Hello again and welcome to the Real Ale Guide. This week's beer is a Czech beer called Ostravar. It's made by Interbrew, the same company, massive company that makes your Hoegaarden and your Stella Artois. So looking forward to this beer. Been trying to get a lot of information on it. It was quite hard gaining it, being a Czech beer, a foreign beer. Let's get it poured. I can give you some information on it then. I've had this one in the fridge. It looks like more of a lager than an ale. So I've cooled this one. Good head, very good head on this beer. Smells quite dry and hoppy, but typical. It's a typical continental lager, a Czech type lager, I imagine. Smells that way anyway. Lovely, nice head, quite a bit of carbonation. Let's dig in. Quite it's let me have another go. Let me work out what I want to say about this one. This is kind of difficult, I gotta be honest. It's very hoppy and very light. It's 4.3 in the volume, but after you've had the hoppy taste, that's kind of it. That kind of nothing after. Nothing going on after the initial hit of the hops. Yeah, you got your hops and then that's it. It's a continental lager. It's a continental lager. You put it in the fridge, you got your hot weather, a couple of beers, but not much on the taste side, I must admit. Okay, let me read what's on the back of the bottle. It says Ostravar quality Czech beer has been brewed since 1897 using only the finest, carefully selected natural ingredients. Traditional Czech beer production methods give Ostravar beer its full taste, smooth and aromatic hop aftertaste. I didn't get much of an aftertaste, I've got to be honest. It was an initial hoppy taste and then not much after that. The signature of the head brewer endorses the quality of every bottle of Ostravar beer. It's in a pint bottle, 4.3% as I've said, and well, that's really about it on that particular beer. I found a little bit of information on it if you want to try this beer. It's Interbrew. Now Interbrew, as I said earlier, they're massive. I think they're probably the biggest beer company in the world, in all honesty. They make Starkman, Brannick, Velvet, pardon me, Ostravar, Stella Artois, Hogarden, Zeph and Bellevue. If you want to go to their website, they got pint glasses and all these beers if you want to order them. This is a bit of a tongue twister. This one is www.pivari-stapavan.czech CZ, sorry. Telephone number if you want to get in contact with them, it's 420-257-191-111. Now Ostravar, I've read a little bit about their history. 1897 they were made. They introduced their first beer, which is this. When the Germans invaded the Czech, I think it was the Czech Republic back then, or Czechoslovakia it would have been, they actually closed the brewery down. So the brewery closed down in 1943, and I think it opened back up in 1946. And then since then it's grown and grown and grown, and then in the 1980s I believe Interbrew bought this company. They do a big beer festival in Ostravar in the Czech Republic, held every year. The first one was in 1998. That was the first year of the beer festival. So if you live local, so that I mean I do these reviews from Britain, so I doubt I'll ever be able to make one of these beer festivals in Ostravar, the town. But if you're local to there, have a look. Could very well be a nice place to go and visit. Interesting with all the beers they got on show there. Ooh. I'm going to be honest here. I'm going to rate this beer. For me, I prefer an ale. The difference between, this is a lager. The difference between ales and lagers. Lagers are brewed, same, more or less the same ingredients, your hops, your malts, everything else. But your lagers are made in 2 weeks, they're brewed in 2 weeks. Your ales are brewed in 4. I'm an ale drinker. I picked this up in my local shop. Original Czech beer. I thought I'd give it a go, but it's not for me. If you like your lagers, I'm sure this will go down well with you, but this is not for me. I'm going to give this a 5 out of 10. It's probably the lowest score on the Real Ale Guide, but I gotta be honest, I'm not a lager drinker. I bought it being it says an original Czech beer. I thought maybe, because I didn't know a lot about it, I just thought I'd give it a go. I thought maybe it'd have a little bit more to it, but unfortunately, Ostravar, 5 out of 10. 5 out of 10. But if you're a lager person, give it a go. You probably enjoy this a lot more than I would. Okay, thanks for watching the Real Ale Guide. I'll be posting more and more videos every week. You can, if you want to post me a comment on the internet, you can email me at realaleguide@googlemail.com. Pardon me. That's realaleguide@googlemail.com. I'll be posting videos every single week from now on. Thanks for watching. There's a few on there if you want to catch them. There's a stouts, you've got your lagers and your bitters and your pale ales. Give them all a go. Thanks for watching the Real Ale Guide. Cheers now.